Hi, this is Jay Polding with Revit in Plain English. We're going to be looking at filled regions for a couple minutes here. So let's take a look at this plan here. We have the model showing. I'll just zoom in. So that's the actual model, but maybe we want to show a filled region there instead, just maybe like a gray box. Okay, I'm just going to right click on the roof, go to hide in view, and then go to category, and that'll turn off that roof. These are from links, and I don't mind those showing like that, so I'll leave them right there, those contextual houses. Okay, now let's draw the filled region. So we just go to up and annotate in the ribbon, go to region, and then you have either a masking region or a filled region. A masking region just creates a region or almost a hatch that blocks out whatever it's in front of. But it's never a pattern, it's never a color. It's always just whatever your page or your sheet is going to be. So filled region is going to be a better option for us this time. So we click on filled region and we're in kind of a sketch mode. And what we'll do now is maybe just use the pick lines tool. And we can even pick lines and lock if we want to the filled region to the boundary of the building. Now this is a super simple building, so it's going to move with it no problem. On more complex buildings you may have to just draw it and trace it over. Okay, so let's just finish that and see what we get right off the bat. So right off the bat we get just a hatch, and it's a diagonal crosshatch. It's a default. If I click on that, we're going to make a new one now. I'm going to go to edit type, duplicate it, and we're going to call this one solid gray, for lack of a better word. Oh, I guess I already have that one. Let's just call it solid gray 2. Okay, the fill pattern, that's the hatch. So if I just click on this little extra button right here, I can go down to solid fill, say OK. And then what is the color of that hatch going to be? Is it gray? Is it black? This is it right here. So let's just click on it. I want it gray. We say OK to that and OK. And now we have a gray filled region. It only occurs in this view. If you want it in any other views, you'll have to cut and paste it. Now if I click on this, I can click on edit boundary. If then I need to edit the boundary, it's just a matter of opening it up again, and I can just use the line tools. Okay, just use trim and right there. So if I just hit the green check mark and finish, there you go. Okay, the masking region is just a little bit different. I'll go over that briefly. If I go to masking region and you just draw a boundary like this, you see what it does is it blocks things out. Now if I don't want it to block out maybe my hatch, I want it to block out maybe some contour lines or something like that, I can click on it and then I can say send backward. So I'm up in the ribbon here clicking on send backward, and it'll kind of stack these different pieces that we've drawn, these different filled regions. If I click on this filled region, I'm going to go to edit boundary. The lines here they actually show up as you saw, and depending on what line you use, so if I use a wide line, it will be a wide line. If I go over here, and let's say I use those as invisible lines, then they just won't show up. So if I hit the check mark, now I've only got those two lines showing. If I zoom in, that was a wide line because that's what I picked. So that's how all filled regions react, whether it's a filled region or a masking region.